Hello there, Amy Hetrick here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. I am here to continue my animal tutorial art series. And of course, if you're looking for realistic animals, that's not this channel. We're talking more of my children's book style animals because they're fun and I like to draw things that are fun. So that's what I do. So this week we're going to do bunnies. That was a special request that my daughter, no, she's not a little kid, she's an adult, but she requested that we learn how to draw bunnies. So this is what we're going to do today, is draw some bunnies, super cute. So all you need to do is grab some paper and a pencil, and if you want to color it after, awesome, grab that supplies too. So grab your supplies and meet me at my art table, and if you end up liking this video, please give me a like and subscribe. That really helps me so much. Okay, when I was thinking about showing you how to do bunnies, again, I was playing with different ways, so we'll see what ends up turning out here, but these are some different shapes. Again, like with my video I did last time with bears, you can make the different proportions different, and also because I'm doing it more like characters I would use in a children's book, I'm not interested in making them super realistic, so though I'm adding wonky eyes, and you can really play with the shapes to make them different. So, and also I will show you how I like to turn my characters into more like people. There's a word for that, and of course I can't think of it because I'm an artist, not a word person. And I'll show you how you can add clothes to kind of make it fun. I like to do that. Okay, so I'm going to do just a very simple bunny for you because I always like to show you a simple version first. Okay, so can start with the circle head. Okay, the circle head. Now you can, if you have a bunny that has like the coloring is, the nose part is more white, you can do like the bear and add a circle. You can do that. I think I'm just going to leave this one without that, but I'm going to put in a nose, and it's just a little V for the nose, and then a line down. Now this is where, again, you can choose what kind of mouth you want to do. You can do a smiley one, you can do a smiley, you can do a frowny, you can do surprised. I'm going to do a smiley, I think, on this one. Smiley. Okay, and now you can do dots for eyes, circles, ovals, whoa, rogue oval, however you want to do it. I think I'm going to go with just some round, and I'm not really worried that it's not super round. And I think this time we're going to look up. Okay, now let's draw the body. Now the body is easy. It's just like a kind of like a, I'll show you. I'm going to start right at the neck and come around and connect it. Okay, like that. Super easy. Now I'm going to do the arm, and I'm going to connect it down like this. So I followed the shape, came down, followed the shape, and then connected. And then I think this one is going to be like, hello friend. So we're going to curve up, make the hand, and connect it to the body. I like my arms and legs to be doing something. That gives them more personality. Okay, and then you can do the little lines to make their little paws, fingers, whatever they're called. Okay, now let's go and do the legs. Now I'm going to make this more of a character, less realistic. So I'm going to give him straight legs. and then a little, whoa, it's kind of a big foot, but bunnies sometimes have big feet. So I went down, down, curve, and straight back. Down, down, curve, and straight back. If you have to rewind that, go for it. Okay, so now bunnies, clearly their big distinguishing feature is their ears, so I'm going to do that. Now this is when you can change it to, I'm going to do one ear up, and I think I might do this one going this way, like, whoa, maybe the wind is coming. Okay, and then there's always a different color on the inside of the ear, maybe it's pink or whatever, so I'm just shading that. Okay, I'm going to do the eyebrows. Since you're looking up, the eyebrows are kind of up here. All right, just like that. So that's a simple bunny. Oh, the thing that you need to add is a couple of freckles like this, and because that's where there's little, see, dots, 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 dots. That's where his whiskers are coming out. And then I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. I like to do them on the same each side. They don't have to be perfect. Okay, now I'll go back and I'm just going to shade this roundness a little bit. You can color it in. I like to usually shade underneath of the arm. That just kind of lets it gives it dimension. Anytime you're doing something to make it look round, you want to like shade the outside of it and leave the inside lighter. You're going to have shadows on the inside of the legs. Then I'm going to give a little bit of a shadow so he's not, doesn't look like he's floating. Okay, he's looking up, so let's see, what can we do with that? I could put a bee, or maybe a really cute butterfly landed on his ear. So I'm going to do the antennas, into big exaggerated antennas, then big wing, triangle, triangle, and then you can color that however you want. Let's see, what do I got? Maybe I'll make a yellow butterfly. Okay, cute. Add some spots on the butterfly. Okay, and there's one way of doing it. They're super fun, so let's try. Let's see, maybe you want to make it more like this. Let's change the shape of the head. So let's make it kind of like a triangle, a rounded triangle like that, okay? A rounded triangle. I'm going to give this bunny like really big eyes. Normally I start with the nose, but I think I'm going to go ahead and be really big eyes. We're going to look over here at this bunny. Okay, I'm going to put the little nose, so a little V, and then I'm going to have a little bit of attitude, so I'm just going to go straight line down. See, there's like, kind of like, what's happening here? And then I put the dots in, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then the whiskers. Normally I do that at the end, but doesn't matter. Okay, so now you could do a normal size body, or what's fun is you could do a really tiny body and long arms, or however you want to do it. You can change it and make it so many different ways. Again, I encourage you to like fill up a whole page, do all kinds of bunnies. I'm going to do this one like this. And I think I'm going to do this one almost like a grumpy bunny. So I'm going to show you how I cross the arms. So this was just connected like that. Sorry, I went a little quick on that. Okay, the next one is I'm going to take this, I'm going to come down, go real slow, See how I dip up a little bit and then curve it around for the paw and down. Okay, and the other arm is going to kind of do the same thing. Crossing arms, come down, connect it, and then this part of the paw is going to be right here. So it's just a little boop like that, and then draw the rest of the arm there. Okay, so you want to get rid of those lines. Need to find a better, where's my eraser? So I'm going to erase those lines. Normally I draw a little lighter than this, but because of the video, I'm pushing hard so that you can see it. And I'm using a darker pencil. Normally I would do this in much lighter lines, that way I can erase. Okay, so he's definitely looking grumpy. Maybe he's not liking this bunny and the butterfly. Who knows? Maybe he's afraid. Okay, straight line down. I'm going to give him some long legs. Straight line down. Straight line down. So that's the inside of the legs. And then I'm going to go straight line and stop. I'm not going to go all the way. Do the same on the other one. Straight line and stop. And then I'm going to do the big old feet. Like big bunny feet. So it's just a curve, stop, and then connect it to the heel, to the toe. Just like that. Curve, stop, to heel. And I'm going to give him a little bit of shadow here. Okay, now let's see. Let's do curve up, curve around, and down. Curve up, curve around, and down. It gives them a little bit more character. Okay. And then I'm going to color that in. So that's another way you can do a bunny. There's so many different ways. Oh, I didn't do the little fingers. There we go. Oh, you know what we forgot about bunnies? Hello, their tail. So since they're kind of like their back is to them, you're not going to really see it. But if you want to, you can kind of have it poking out like that. So I just did little squigglies, squigglies. There we go. Okay, now the fun part. I know, this is all fun, but fun part is I like to make them have clothes and make them look more like a person. So I'm really liking this triangle head. So I think I'm going to do that again. That's just, I really like that shape. So I'm going to do that. Okay, not the perfect triangle, kind of rounded. Okay, and then I'm going to do, this is where you want to do kind of light lines because you're going to be erasing a lot of these lines. So I'm going to draw a body, just normal body like this. Okay, and I'm going to draw, to make it easy, I'm going to just draw this arms down by the side, curve down. Maybe I'll do kind of this again. Curve up and around, go real slow, and connect it. Okay, let's go ahead and quickly add the features, and then we'll add the clothes. So I'm going to do eyes. Let's look over here. Eyes, eyebrows if you want. Don't have to add the eyebrows, but I like to. Okay, V for the nose. Let's have like maybe a like, I'm not sure what kind of expression that is. All right, then I'm gonna make the ears just simple. Okay. All right, I'm gonna make a girl bunny on this one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna draw a dress. I'm gonna give her like a little jumper type of dress, and I'm going to give her cute little old-fashioned collar. And then I'm gonna come out, straight line diagonal, straight line diagonal, and I'm gonna give her a dress. Scoop it, connect it to there. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to erase this line. Super fun. Going to give her a little frilly edge. And all you do is go scoop like this all the way around. Do it super quick and make it interesting looking. I'm going to go back and put her little freckles. I forgot about that. And her little whiskers. Okay. Love it. Okay, now I'm going to go down and go straight line. Straight line. Now you can give her shoes. So I'm going to give her like these little, so curved like her foot would have been, straight line down. And I'm going to give her like a little Mary Jane type of shoes. So I'm going to go straight line down like that. I'm going to make that black like that. Kind of hard to see, sorry. Straight line. I'll show you what I'm doing bigger. So I drew that, and that's the shoe. And then a straight line down, and there's the little strap down, and then fill that all in. Okay, that's what I did with the foot attached. That makes sense? So I'm going to do that here. Strap, and fill it in. Okay? Now, this is where it can get fun. Clothes are fun because then you can add color and patterns. So I'm going to do her little blush. And then the inside of her cheeks. I'm going to leave her a white bunny. But I'm going to go and add my little bit of shading on the inside of the arm, inside and under the arms, inside of the legs, like that, real quick. And then leave the rest white because she's a white bunny. Okay, I am going to do a color. Let's see, maybe let's do a bright color. Let's do a bright blue dress. I love blue dresses. So I'm going to color that in. Like that. Okay, and then you can go, what's good about these colored pencils and a lot of colored pencils is you can layer them. So I'm going to go and do, let's see, a stripe. I love stripes or polka dots. Let's give her some stripes. And there you have it. Maybe I'll give her some tights. So I'm going to do a little bit lighter on those. Here you go. Let's not have her floating, so I'm going to put the ground there. And she's kind of waving. Hi. Okay, I'm going to do one more and show you how you can make it look more like a boy if you want, or however, dress different clothes. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to do maybe more of the rounded face. I'm going to go real quick on this one so that my video isn't 8 hours long. Okay, so we're just doing scoop down and around and up. Now we're going to just put his arms to the side. So I followed the body like I did the last time and come up and connect it. Follow the body, connect it. And you can add the little fingers. Okay, I'm going to do straight line, straight line, straight line, stop, curve, stop, connect the heel to the toe. Straight line down, stop, curve, stop, and then connect from the toes to the heel. Again, rewind it if I went too fast. Okay, I'm going to go, we'll go straight up with the bunnies. Okay, now I like bunnies with a sweater. Oh, let's do the eyes first. I'm going to show you how you can just do dots for eyes, because that's cute too. So I just did 2 little dots, and then I did kind of a wonky nose, a little V for the nose, straight line down. Now you could curve it for that kind of mouth, which is cute. Put the dots and then whisker, 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 whisker. Okay, now I love sweaters on a bunny. I don't know what it is. It's cute, but this bunny has had a lot of carrots maybe or something, and so it's not quite reaching all the way over his belly. So I did a curved line, okay, and I'm going to do a straight line over, or a slight curve, and that's a sweater. And then I'm going to add a scarf. Okay, so I'm going to straight line down there, straight line on this side, and then I'm going to connect. And so that I don't have to erase those little lines, I'm just going to give them straight. Make it a striped scarf. There you go. And then I'm going to go swing it around, and connect. And then this one too, it's in the wind. Swing it around, and connect. And then I'm going to give the little fringes. Fun, 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 fun. Okay, let's make this bunny matching. So I'm going to do a blue sweater again. Oh, I didn't do the stripes on the scarf. I'll do that with color, but I'll add the marks first. I'm gonna do, actually instead of matchy matching, I'm gonna do polka dots. Polka dot sweater. Why not? However you want. And then I'm gonna make this a matching scarf that goes with the polka dots. And there you go. Oh, let's go back and add that pink I like to do in the inside of the ears. Give some blush. Blush. Fun. Go back and do the blush on these guys, because I think that's just so cute. And then you can start making your own little stories, which is fun. Find a character that you like this bunny, and then start putting him scenes, start adding trees or on the beach or whatever. Start making stories. It's so fun. I get really lost in my little children's book illustration world. It's so fun and relaxing. Add a little bit of shading to this guy. And there you have it. Okay, next time I'm not sure exactly what animal I'm going to do, what is next in the line, but I'm so excited. I hope you're enjoying this animal series. I know I am. Makes me want to make a children's book with a bunch of animals just so I can practice some more. And I hope that you would just fill up a whole page at least or more with all kinds of bunnies. And I hope that you had fun, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.